Hi there, my name is William, creator of muoniotv. I met Jenna and her mum Laura a few weeks back when I visited a reindeer farm with the Bridge the Ocean group. When Jenna was 8 years old, a classmate of hers, Pinja, asked her to come along with her to the gym. Pinja was part of the Ownersvara weightlifting club with her older brother and was the only girl. The moment Jenna started weightlifting, she knew that this was her thing. 2 years ago, she moved to Muonio and started to train at the Lappland gym. Jenna has been Finnish School champion twice and has just been selected for the Finnish National Team. Interesting story, last year during the European Championships, which were held in Rovaniemi, Jenna's club were the hosts and she did a lot of volunteer work for the event. As an award for all her hard work, she was given a warm-up platform. This special floor provides the lifter with good floor contact, while rubber mats deal with the heavy impacts, as it is safer to drop the weights after the lift. So I went along to visit Jenna during one of her training sessions, and I had really no idea of what I was going to see. One of the first things that Laura, Jenna's mum, told me was how much of a challenge it was for Jenna to come and train alone, to get the motivation to come to the gym. It takes Sisu, she said. As soon as she said that, I knew that this was a serious business and I was in for an education, because Finnish Sisu can kind of be defined as a stoic determination, tenacity, a resilience to fight a seemingly hopeless fight just to beat yourself. So anyway, here I am chatting to Laura, setting up my camera. My mind was all over the place looking at all the equipment and watching Jenna warm up and set the weights. And I was just settling down and starting to focus when Jenna takes off her jacket, walks up to the platform. There was a sudden explosion of energy. She lifts 30 kilos above her heads. Weights come crashing down with a bang. Felt the vibration shoot through my feet and up my legs. It was a wow moment. It happened so fast I wasn't paying attention. I just didn't know what was going on. So my mind was just going, do it again, do it again, do it again. After watching the lifts a number of times, with Laura explaining to me the steps, the lifting techniques, competition rules and regulations, I started to notice some of the subtleties, the simple steps, the building up of mind and body. Things like methodically chalking hands, jacket off, approaching the barbell, planting her feet, placing her hands, taking the strain, focusing ahead. And then the explosive release of energy and bang as the weights come crashing down. Jenna then, no mess, no fuss, sets up the weights for the next lift, rests and resets for the next challenge. Watching each lift, I could feel the tension starting to build, and I would get quite nervous as she approached the barbell, and I had this instinct that somehow I should help her out. Then, watching as the weight hit the floor, I realized that I hadn't been breathing, so I released this huge breath. Part of me wanted to protect her, to stop her, at least help her as she loaded the barbell. Another part of me, however, enjoying all the benefits of excited adrenaline, was cheering her on for more and more. These were the strong emotions that were going through me as I was standing there watching, for the first time, somebody I barely knew lift weights. But standing by my side was Mum Laura. I cannot imagine the levels of emotion that must go through her every time Jenna lifts weights. The phrase, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication, kept coming into my mind every time I watched Jenna lift weights. There's no messing around, she just gets on with the task. It made me think of Tai Chi or a karate kata, executing a specific series of moves to maintain perfect form, which then allows you to be victorious. Just as in martial arts, you have to get your mind in the right place so that your body will follow. What surprised me about Jenna was her very mature life philosophy. For example, she would say things like, "It is important to shake hands with your competitors at the end of a competition to thank them for giving you the opportunity to compete against yourself." Or she would say, "Self-discipline. Put in hours of hard work, even if you don't feel like it today, because you'll want to do it tomorrow." Then she said, "Listen to your body. If you can't lift a weight, accept it. You know where the fault lies. It's in the past. Clear your mind, find the motivation for the next lift." Then she said, "I don't think about the weight. It leads to stress and fear. I think about the lift." And then with some advice from her mentor Ari, she said, "Don't hate the iron, learn to love it." What became clear when I was watching Jenna during her training session was that there is a very strong and special bond between mother and daughter. It's a wonderful multifaceted relationship, as both are actually dedicated weightlifters. They are family, great friends, mentors and teammates. They support, encourage, inspire and build each other up. People like Jenna and Laura are an important, valuable asset to our community. They show us that given the opportunity to do what you love, you can find the motivation to work hard, find the courage to take on seemingly impossible tasks. You can push your limits, unlock your potential, achieve success and find purpose in life. For me, this points the way towards a positive, happy, healthy life.